Welcome, everyone, to Sexy Time with me, Big Sexy, and today we're going to be breaking down week 6 of the New York Giants football schedule. So let's get right into it. Okay, so this week we went up against the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Football, and it was a low-scoring affair, terrible outcome to a game that we probably should have won, but nonetheless, let's get right into what happened, shall we? All right, so first play we're going to break down here is a sack by none other than Brian Burns. The defense kept us in this game for a lot of it. We had quite a few sacks. Again, I think we had like 4 or 5. Brian Burns had one, Dexter Lawrence had one, and Azeez Ojulari had a couple. So this play, we'll watch it. We'll watch it again. You'll see Brian Burns start on the bottom of your screen, kind of pulls like a stunt play and goes, all right, yep, go ahead and, yep. Well, he kind of gets right inside of the tackle right there. Yep, good move by Brian Burns. Forces Joe Burrow to try to roll out of the pocket, but Burns' speed was a little too much for him at that point, so great play by Brian Burns there. And Kayvon Thibodeau was out for this game, so Burns and Ojulari had to step up a little bit. All right, so this next play here. So you'll see in the formation, there's a bunch of guys bunched up over on the bottom of the screen at the line of scrimmage right here. Yep, right there. And then there's only 2 guys that are over on the on the other side, one being a lineman, one covering that receiver that was lined up right there. As you see, it's also 3rd and 18, and all those bunch of guys are going to blitz in, and there's leaving a gap right in the middle of those 2 linemen right there. So let's watch how this unfolds. Yep, Joe Burrow takes up the sideline, 40-plus yard touchdown on a 3rd and 18. And if you've watched any of my other couple videos that I've done, you know that we've had a problem. I mean, look at this. Look at this here. I mean, there's all those guys over there, right? And then look at that right side of the field all the way up. There's nothing but green grass. Nothing but green grass. There's 2 deep safeties, right? And that's his path to the end zone. Now, that's blatantly obvious that he's going to take that part of the field. Why do we have all these players over here? Like, any quarterback that we've faced this year that can slightly run the football has killed us. Has killed us. Like, we don't know how to leave a spy in the middle of the field. That just happens, like if they would have kept somebody in the middle of that formation, Joe Burrow doesn't score that touchdown. And that was the only touchdown they scored until very late in the game, mind you. We had had a chance to get off the field on 3rd down again, and we don't take the opportunity. Simple things like this that, are the reason why we're on the wrong side of 500. A couple calls would have been called differently on our play calling aspect of things. We're probably not in this position. We're probably maybe 4-2 instead of 2-4. It's simple things like that. Yeah, and Ojulari goes out wide instead of using an inside technique to try and force him to bounce outside rather than have all of that field to work with. Yep, Joe Burrow sees that immediately. Anybody with half a brain would take that option. Just taking what the defense gave him, and they gave him a gift-wrapped touchdown. Now we're going 1st and 10 here. Giants drive the ball down the field. Oh, yeah, I can already see. I already know what play's coming. Just go ahead and roll the footage. I can't watch. Daniel Jones rolls out, gets hit as he throws. Interception. Honestly, at that point, just take the sack. Like, really, at that point, just take the sack. Who are you even throwing the ball to? Who are you even throwing it to? threw it into not double, not triple, quadruple coverage. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Rolls out, plays over. What are you trying to What are you trying to do? Like this is these are the biggest reasons why a ton of Giants fans, even myself, criticize Daniel Jones. Like this here, like, and I'll give it to you. He's played pretty good this season, but this ain't it, man. This ain't it. You got to be better than that. You are a sixth year quarterback, 6 years, and you're still making throws like this. It's inexcusable, man. It's inexcusable. You can't do that. So costly turnover. All right, now we got another 3rd and 3. Bengals have the ball. See how this play unfolds. Immediately stuffed by Brian Burns. Great play. Great play. Like I said, the defense kept us in this game for the most part. It was only that one really bad play in the first half of things that kind of screwed us over. Nonetheless, Brian Burns played really well on Sunday night. See, now he's starting to show his worth and why we paid him a bunch of money to come over to the Giants. So great play by Brian Burns. All right, now we got a 1st and 10. Empty back set. Daniel Jones is going to take the snap here. Go ahead and roll the footage. Nice run up the middle. 1st down. Daniel Jones did a lot on his feet that play. So, yeah, you'll see Tyrone Tracy right there come in motion. Faked it like it was a jet sweep. Kind of like a jet sweep read option type play. Daniel Jones made the correct read and ran right up the gut for a 1st down. Good play. That was a really good play. I mean, the Giants moved the ball fairly well. That's the thing. Like, but it's just like little tiny, minute mistakes that, that cost us this game. And it's a margin for error in this league is not very wide. So, all right, let's see this next play here. 1st and 10, empty, single back set, play action pass, and Andrew Thomas just got beat on that play by Trey Hendrickson. They were battling, all night long, but Hendrickson got the better of him on that play. Rushes right around, beats him. With a outside, then right to the inside move. Yep, boom. Yep, that was a good move by Hendrickson. I mean, that's Andrew Thomas met him right outside where he was trying to go, and then he moved right back inside. That's just better defense than offense at that point. So, all right, we got a 2nd and 6. Cincinnati has the ball. So Joe Burrow completes it to T. Higgins, gets quite a bit of yardage, gets a 1st down. Yep, we rewind it a little bit. Yeah, he kind of hits T. Higgins on like an out or corner route on this one. That was actually a button hook. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, nothing really to say about that play, really. I mean, just kind of, I mean, he kind of got away with a little push off now that you mention it. I mean, probably, he probably got away with a little bit of a push off there. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Well, they didn't call it nonetheless. Definitely, I could see the argument there for an offensive pass interference. All right, so we got a 1st and 10, Cincinnati on the same drive. Man in motion, play action play. Azeez Ojulari, man, big game for that dude. Kind of stayed with Burrow. Burrow tried to, fake him out a little bit, and then Ojulari still ends up making like a shoestring sack. So really good awareness on Ojulari's part to stay with him when he was scrambling out. Does enough just to trip Joe Burrow up and get the sack. Great job. Great job. Great job. Now, with Kayvon Thibodeau out and Ojulari having the games that he's having here, it's going to be kind of hard to sit Ojulari now. I mean, this might be a bold statement, but I mean, the defense might look better with Ojulari in it instead of Thibodeau. I don't know. We seem to get pressure every time Ojulari's in. Ojulari's really good. So, all right, we got a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. And then again, who is that? Number 51, Azeez Ojulari, again with the sack. So back-to-back plays on this drive. Ojulari just, gets right in the thick of things here. Yep, looks like he does a stunt play right here, right inside. Gets right up in Joe Burrow's face right before he can make the read to throw the ball. Quick off the line, man. Quick off the line and great with his stunt moves. All right, so we got looks like the Giants are at 1st and goal here. Theo Johnson comes in motion. And this is going to be the touchdown run here. Yep. So Tyrone Tracy, another fantastic week catching and running the football. He's looking like, we're looking like we found a running back here. Definitely a really good draft pick. We got him in the 5th round. So yeah. All right, we got a 1st and 10 here. Joe Burrow takes the snap, play action play. Trying to find a receiver. Yeah, so this play here, man. This play here. This was a blown coverage by the by the safety up here in the top left corner. So Tyler Nubin, right, and Cordero Flott was matched up on Jamar Chase right at the top of the screen here. So at the beginning of the play, they sent a double team to Jamar Chase, which rightfully so. You do that. But with this scramble here, Nubin follows the quarterback instead of staying with Jamar Chase, and Joe Burrow recognizes that and has single coverage. And I mean, if you got single coverage with Jamar Chase against anybody, you like your chances. And Joe Burrow did that. And nonetheless, I mean, Flott played as good a defense as you can play on a Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase still ends up coming down with the ball. So Nubin, that was a rookie mistake on Nubin. Pinnock, the other safety, was already on that side of the field. You don't need if you're playing a 2 deep safety, you don't need your other deep safety to come over to the other side of the field where the other deep safety's assignment is. You play your side of the field. That's just common sense. And he made a rookie mistake. And that's what ended up getting them down as far as they did here. Now, we got a 3rd and goal on the same drive. Giants trying to hold them to a field goal here. Gets pressure. Azeez Ojulari tries to sack him, but Dexter Lawrence comes and finishes the job. Ojulari pressured him, but Dexter Lawrence was able to eat him up for the sack. Now, Dexter Lawrence was getting double-teamed all night long. So it left a lot of one-on-one situations for Brian Burns and Azeez Ojulari. And, definitely if it wasn't for Ojulari's pressure making him step up into the pocket, this would not have happened. Dexter Lawrence is getting double-teamed. Azeez got that one-on-one matchup, sheds his guy, goes a beeline right after Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow tries to step up. And then Dexter Lawrence gets enough space to bring him down. And Sexy Dexy with the sack. Big boy, 97. Telling you, he's having a hell of a season. He's gunning for that defensive player of the year, man. He really is. So Giants drive the ball down the field and attempt a 47-yard field goal to tie the game up. Here it is. And curves out, misses wide left. Yep, so we had a chance to tie the game up there, missed opportunity on a 3rd and 3 here late in the 4th quarter. Tyrone Tracy again with a nice run up the gut here. All right, so you'll see the hole open up right in the A or the B gap. Right there. Yeah, you'll see that hole open up right there. Yep, right there. And all right, nice play. It's a nice play. Crucial third down. We needed to get it. It's a nice play. Still don't end up scoring on that drive for whatever reason. And Joe Burrow gets the ball. 2 minutes to go. Here. Scrambles out to the right. And pretty much ices the game at that point. You know, this is a game that the Giants should have won here. And nice little crack toss play to Chase Brown. This here, that we should have recovered that fumble. Missed an opportunity there too. You know, Micah McFadden does a good job. Or was that who was that punched the ball out? Was that Dexter Lawrence? They came all the way over there and made that play. 41. All right, 41 was in on it, but I believe if you look. Oh, no, he was carrying the ball on Micah McFadden's side. So, yeah, it was 41. Jason Pinnock had an opportunity to recover that fumble, and he couldn't get it done. That could have given us another opportunity to win the game. Yep, nonetheless, we don't get it. Missed opportunity there. And then this is the play that sealed the game right here, folks. Chase Brown gets it right up the gut. Touchdown. Fun fact, it said before this play that the Bengals were 1 in 166 when only scoring 10 or fewer points. So, they at the very last possible minute they get to 17. So it's just like that's just the New York Giants luck right in a nutshell right there. So yeah. So yes, this is a game that the Giants should have won here. And this is kind of just garbage time. This doesn't even really matter. Pass interference call there on Jalen Hyatt. I mean, the game was over at this point. Giants with no timeouts. They needed a lot to happen for them. And another missed field goal here. Yep. Well done. Well done. Well done. Yep. So 2 missed field goals. 2 missed field goals that really killed us. And that interception by Daniel Jones in the red zone. That's what, three potential scores if all 3 of those would have been field goals, so it would have been 16-17. But still, you can't throw an interception like that in the red zone. That's inexcusable, man. Feeds the narrative of Daniel Jones in prime time. Daniel Jones can't play at home. Giants got a couple more prime time games this year, so it's a little bit of a headache. Next week we play the Philadelphia Eagles. Saquon Barkley, I think, coming back to New York. So we'll see how that goes. But yep, this is a game again that we should have won. I mean, other than that Minnesota game at the first week of the season, we were right in every single game that we played this year. We got to win these close games if we're going to think about having a shot at anything this year. We can't seem to do it. So, yeah, we'll see how this next week folds out. Please like, comment, and subscribe on this video or on our channel. We're still trying to build our YouTube channel back up. Put in the comments down below what you thought of this week's breakdown. So until next time, Big Sexy out.